welcome back to the 4 o'clock pour. I'm Chanel.
And I'm Key.
And we back. Another week.
Another one. Some way, somehow.
You introduced yourself as Key?
I don't know. What did I say? I think I did.
You said Key. I was like, who are you this week?
I'm like, what did I say? No, I think I did say Key. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, today.
You said Key. Girl, I had a fucking week. A week in.
Yeah, you had a weekend.
I had a weekend. When I tell you I was outside, baby, I was outside. And I really did not want to be outside because, I just came back from that 8-day cruise. And I was like, dang, I'm only getting like 4 days of me time. And then I got to do it all over again because my sister's coming in town for her birthday. Let me say something. I told her on Sunday, I said, don't come here for your birthday again. Do not come back. Usually she goes on trips, like solo trips or getting flown out trips. And she was like, I'm going to come down there. I was like, cool, okay, chill. No, outside from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, outside, like all day, every day.
You still didn't tell me if this is like a real life sister.
Oh, this is my god sister.
See, y'all, when I tell you Chanel and the family members she pop up with, like, it be so many people with names as sister or brother that really just don't be sister or, I mean, obviously to her they are, but I be over here like, dang, your mama got all these kids, and it really don't be coming from her mama coochie. So I be having to ask, like, listen, I need a background story for each person.
You gotta know. First of all, my friends are my family. So
yes, you say that a lot.
Yeah,
so I believe that you believe it because you say it, and I like when people are genuine about that.
Mm-hmm. Dead ass. I'm very dead ass about that. I'm so tired. But and also, she is the one actually, which I need to call her. Remind me to call her. She is the one who, when we were younger, was like, she seen on my phone I had god sister, and she was like, take that god off. I'm your sister. And so I took it off. And all weekend she was like, I'm at my god sister's house. I'm with my god sister. So now I need to go cuss her out for telling people I'm her god sister. After she came for me 10, 15 years ago and told me take the god off.
I felt that though. Like, but see, the difference is my god sister and my god brother. Yeah, just be like my little brother or my sister. But if you know, I don't have any sisters. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm the only girl. So everybody be like, where you got a sister from all of a sudden? It's like, nah, that's my god sister. Mm-hmm. And everybody know I'm the last child. So when I say little brother, it's like, okay, yeah, that's not your brother. Right. Real. So it's like, it connects the dots. Mm-hmm. You be a wild card.
Yeah. Definitely. Heavy on the wild card.
Especially since you have like the both sides going on. That is just like.
I don't really have the both sides because I don't really talk to nobody on my dad's side of the family except for Tati. That's the beginning and the end, and my grandma on occasion. But other than that, I don't really talk to that. I don't talk to that side of the family. Tati is the beginning and the end. She keeps me in the loop if I need to be in the loop.
That's it.
I don't really need to be in the
loop. Yeah,
because
every time you go there, you be like, you're going to see Tati. That's it.
I mean, I fuck with my some of my cousins too, but that's who I talk to her on a regular basis. Other than that,
okay. Okay, so tell me about the weekend. Sorry, we got sidebar because I was like, yeah, she still ain't answered my question.
Yeah. Heavy on the god sister. That's my dog though. Yeah, it was just nonstop. We went to Carbone's on South Beach on Friday. Then we went to Goldfinger, went to the strip club. Saturday she did something else, but I already had plans. But then we ended up meeting up at Shisha. If y'all know Shisha is a vibe. Was there for a little bit, then left to go get ready for dinner at Mastro's on Biscayne. So back to Miami. Then after that, pause on that. Let's get into this drink of the week. I'll come back to the story because maybe I'm going to need a shot.
Okay.
For the rest of the story.
Yeah. Fast forward.
So this week, I got a drink from Cooper's Hawk. I couldn't remember if we actually tried this one, so we're gonna say we didn't try it. But it's from Cooper's Hawk because we're members and all, whatnot. We're part of the club now. And this is the bubbly sangria blood orange pineapple. So I don't know if we've tried this one.
I don't remember if we did or didn't.
I don't recall. It was a lot that night.
It's gonna pop
again.
I'm not in the mood.
Well, we're gonna see. Let's see. Man, a fucking struggle. And look, I took the foil off and everything so I would be prepared. And baby,
And you were not prepared.
I didn't know it was gonna be that tight. It was real tight, like a virgin coochie. All right,
How would you know? Right. Okay.
Because I had one. Yeah. So again, this is from Cooper's Hawk, and this is the bubbly sangria blood orange pineapple. Let's get into it, and then let's get into the second shot moment of the week. Because baby,
she has something to
get
say.
to.
We're back to upper class drinks, guys. I can smell it now.
Believe you trying to say the last couple was not? They wasn't given.
I still don't remember if we had this. We had so many damn drinks.
So many. I do not recall, but that's good.
Okay,
look at us on the same page. We ain't even on the same page since like the first EP.
Because I don't know what she was on, but this is good.
Yes, this is good. Dang, so good you gonna hold your glass?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Because you be playing. Okay. Let me tell y'all what happened. So, okay, like I was saying, we went to Mashos for dinner on Saturday. Then after that, we went to this place down here in South Florida called Aura Lounge. Now, this place was recommended by multiple people to go on a Saturday night vibe, you know, good music vibe, whatever. Even the people that recommended it, I just knew. I was like, okay, it's going to be cute, classy, and like, you know, maybe some good, also ratchet music. So a good time.
Call them out. Who recommended it?
Diamond. Sure did. That's the one that I was surprised by. So I'm gonna have to talk to her and be like, why you sent me here? And she was even like, yeah, girl, the niggas be in there spending money. They don't care.
Maybe you went on the wrong night.
No, she said Saturday. We went on Saturday. Anyways, so I actually went through my homeboy who also recommended it, and he was like, you know, I got the section through him, whatever, because his homeboy worked there, whatever. So first of all, we get there, it's a line. So I go to the other side where the man at, because I'm not waiting in line. I got a section. Oh, they ain't tell me nothing about that. It don't matter if you got a section. What? So now I'm on the phone with my homeboy already. I already know where the night is going. Now I'm on the phone with my homeboy, like, he's like, oh, let me call somebody. By the time he called back, baby, we was inside after waiting in line. All right, so I'm already annoyed. Get inside. The girl tells me that the deposit that I paid, half of it goes towards the bottle. The other half goes to the club. Nobody told me that when I paid the deposit. That is information that you need to tell. Whatever. We're here now. Get the bottle. This section they had us in, right? So it was a section of sections. There's about 5 sections in this area, in this little horseshoe, shaped like a horseshoe, right? When I tell you the niggas was in there, pop belly, just, it was a nigga standing up in the middle of the horseshoe, like he was on a beam. To every song, like every song. And when I tell you, I was like,
okay, but was they throwing money? Because my friend Diamond said they be throwing money. So she didn't say they was fine.
They was not throwing money.
She didn't say it was a fine niggas.
They was not throwing money. They was not. However, my sister did say that at one point a nigga came, was whispering in her ear and was like, oh, where you from or whatever, and talking about he'll fly her out and all this other shit.
Whispering in the club is crazy. Maybe
well,
I already
shouting in her ear. You know what? He was in her ear talking about he'll fly her out. Whatever. Then the DJ was fucking ass. Like he'll play a song for like 2 seconds. He talks more than the song played. Oh, point of mine. Oh, do this. Oh, with my back. Like just talking. I was like, bruh, I ain't never left the club without finishing the bottle. Baby, we got us a water bottle, poured the rest of the tequila in it. And keep in mind, the bottle was like 3/4 full. Because it just was not a vibe. And I left there and I realized something. One, I don't like going to the clubs without niggas because I just feel like niggas get treated better, differently. They gonna get that shit handled. And 2, you know, back in the day, back way back in time, I used to know all the promoters. So I used to know the plug. I used to talk directly to the plug. So I got taken care of. If I'm not going with niggas, if I don't know the promoter, I'm not going. Because that was a hot ghetto mess. Then the bartender had a little stinking ass attitude because I'm like, I don't see the deposit on here when she brought the receipt. She was like, it applied. Where? I see a itemized sheet and I don't say deposit.
Donde?
So hello, donde mi deposito? Like what the hell? So she walked over to, she's like, oh, come with me. So walked to the other side of the club to get the iPad to show. Okay, well that didn't show up on there. So how was I supposed to know that? And she had an attitude to have like an attitude about it. Then my sister was like, she wanted to take a picture of the receipt just in case anything funky went on or whatever. And I seen her go like this and walk away. I said, this girl, I had to stop myself because I'm really trying to get out of the habit of saying I'll beat somebody up. Because I was like, I'll beat this bitch up right now. Like, I really had to stop myself because I don't live that life no more for real. But I was ready to go. So we walked out with a little Saratoga bottle full of tequila. And never the fuck again. I do 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Sorry, Aura, but yeah, it's not for me. The music, the people, like, no.
I'll give you the music and the people. I wasn't there, y'all. But I'm going to believe her for the music and the people. Now, the interaction with the bar girl, I'm going to give her some slack. Because if you know my friend, you be real fucking aggressive. So you probably definitely started this off with an attitude.
But I don't even be having an
you
attitude.
Don't.
But
it just be coming off like, bitch, I'll hit you. Like from Jump Street. Like,
it's because I got arrested.
So maybe she was matching your energy. Just we bit. Can we give her any, you know?
She get a little bit of grace because I know I got resting bitch face. I can admit to that.
But everything else, yeah.
0 out of 10.
Yeah, no.
They couldn't, no.
But you know what? I've never been to a strip club without men.
Yeah, but that wasn't a strip club though.
Oh.
Goldfinger on Friday. That's why we said it was they throwing money. I thought because my homegirl said they be like, they spend money. No. Goldfinger on Friday was a strip club.
Or
Saturday,
it's just a lounge.
Okay. Supposed to be a lounge. Also, another thing. It was like, if you weren't in the section, you was literally body to body. Do not live that life.
Wait, so what time was it?
We got there after 1.
Oh, baby.
We got there after 1.
I could never.
And we left.
I was never going.
Right. And we left a little after 3. It was just all around.
Leaving my... Actually, I think you made me leave my house, your house, to go. What time we went to? Yes. What time?
No, we got there like 11. That was early.
That was so late. Baby, You know what? I'm not a nighttime club person. Maybe those days are over for me.
Maybe. But that's a good... I'll take a shot to that fucking spot we was at in the time I had. Because
I'm going to go and try it with her again, y'all.
No. I'm not going back.
Come on.
No. Unless they got a happy hour where it's not packed and we can sit at the bar and really see if the niggas is spending money, I'm not going. Not doing it. But yeah, that really stressed me out real bad. So.
You're going to take the whole cup?
Mm-mm. I can't do that with the bubbly. I can't do that when it's flat.
See, you wasn't stressed enough.
But I think that's a great way to segue into what we are talking about today, which is things we've outgrown in our 30s. Here we go.
I just feel as though for the people on behalf of the I ain't did shit in my life delegation girlies, it just wasn't a lot for me to outgrow because I ain't never did it.
Okay. So it's just okay. So there's nothing that you can think of from your 20s. Okay, we're talking about things that we actually did.
Name one thing I did.
No, I'm asking you. So we're referring to things that we actually did. Like me, I clubbed every weekend, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
They be open on Wednesdays. Because the club open on Wednesdays is crazy.
Yes, I used to go to the gay club on Wednesday. Free before 10, I think, for girls. Then I used to go to another gay club. Okay, so I used to go to Cloud 9 on Wednesday. I used to go to Jay's on Friday and back to Cloud 9 on Saturday. Every week. Yep. Now, Saturday wasn't free at Cloud 9, only Wednesday. So it was like, yeah, why not? Let's go. And I used to do that. And when I tell you, no, I don't even like to club anymore. Like, I'll go to a lounge. I love Shisha real bad. I will go to a lounge where the music is good, the vibe is good. I can shake some ass, but it's not going to get too crowded. It's not going to be, oh shit, they fighting, they shooting like that. But a club like that shit, it's called Aura Lounge. That bitch was a club. Will not go back. But so what you're saying is there was nothing that you actually did, like you didn't.
So like, first of all, I graduated too early.
Why you say that?
Because when I graduated from high school, when I started college, my freshman year in college, I was 17.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't able to do the things until
with the people.
Yeah, until like my next year, like sophomore year is when I turned 18, and it was like, all right, now we can do something. So I did go to the club for like my first time ever because I thought that was something that I would really want to do when I turned 18 was go to the club. I hated it the entire time I was there.
Why?
I had a headache. The music is too loud. It's too many people. I just felt very uncomfortable. It just was not a space for me. But I also believe that it was because also in my early stages of life, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I don't do the influences. Keep me up out of them. So I was just in the club on natural energy. And
you was like, I can leave right now.
I ain't even got to do this. Yeah, no. Then I was booed up. Keep me a man. Yeah. So I was in relationships. So I was home.
With your man.
Booed up.
Right.
Doing the things. Went to FAU. Joined SG. Oh my God, did we ever tell these people we sorority sisters?
I don't
think we did.
Maybe on the other podcast.
Tune in. But yeah, joined SG Row. Even when I joined SG Row, you know, people would be like, yeah, you joined a D9 sorority. You're going to be out here in the streets at the parties.
It's always something to do.
I never went. And the people can attest that I never went. They would literally be like, Key, we finna go here with the alphas. You come in? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going with the alphas. I'm not going with the noobs. I'm not going with the Qs. I don't want to go to any outings, any events. No, I just don't want to go. And I didn't. It wasn't until I had my son, which was what, like 25 when I had my son. And then life hit me and I was like, wow, I ain't did nothing with my 20s at all but get pregnant. Like, that's crazy. So then, yeah, I started going out maybe like 28, 29, 30.
But what did your going out look like? Was that to clubs, lounges?
Day life.
Okay, but you'll still go to a good brunch.
Yeah, if you get me to go. Gotta be your birthday or something. I don't really.
Okay, but were you like, oh yeah, bitch, like brunching every weekend?
Oh yeah, I was outside like every weekend.
Okay.
Like at Legacy Lounge, Air Weekend.
Oh, I never heard of that one. That must be way up at the top.
Palm Beach. Yeah. Palm Beach. It's in Palm Beach. I did a whole lot of Fort Lauderdale, Miami Crab, because at the time I was following my favorite DJ.
So where he went, you went?
Yeah. I ain't gonna say the name of the brunch, but the brunch was legendary. Like everybody was going to that brunch.
Yeah.
It was like a Greek thing too at the same time. Like all the Greek people were going to the brunch.
Gotcha.
And that's also when I became Greek. I will say that. I became Greek after I gave birth to my baby.
Not before.
Nah, not before. After.
I had a moment.
So yeah, that was just like, I think that was my time. I went to AGP, I went to TGP,
So you used to be outside.
In the last few years of my 20s, yeah.
Okay. And now, you're not doing it. Catch you on a special occasion?
Special occasion, I'll go.
Okay.
So I'm not going to say I'm not doing it, but like special occasion, I'll go. Like if they drop a, promoters, listen out. If they drop a old head Greek picnic, I'll be in the building.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll tear the city up.
You think you're old head?
Yeah.
Oh, you almost about 10 years in it?
Yeah. Big dog.
Girl, please. Barely.
Big dog. So yeah, if they drop one of those, I'll go. I'll tear the city up for that. Yeah. Nasty song, whole thing. Yeah.
You gonna stroll?
Yeah. I was doing the whole thing.
Wait a minute.
I did the whole thing for an old head picnic. But with the new kids, nah.
I can't fuck with him.
I ain't with it. So no, not that. But brunch, you can get me to go to brunch. I went to brunch in March for a friend's birthday. That's the last
But again,
time
special occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd rather stay out the club, like the clubs, like where it's like people standing up, people like take me to a lounge. And then if I do go somewhere, I gotta have a section. If we don't got no section, I'm not going.
See, I never experienced a life without one. because I was big and grown by the time I started going.
Got you. Yeah. See, I started young, dumb, full of cum, and broke. Okay, so we was at the club trying to get it for the free ski.
It's the and broke for me.
No money, trying to get in the club for the free ski, and just there to have a good fucking time. Feet hurting, toes numb. I'm not doing that.
We are from the generation that wear heels to go out. Mm-hmm. These new bitches, they don't do that.
Really?
Oh, baby, they can't even walk in heels. They wasn't raised like that.
That's crazy.
We had on our highest heel.
Hello? Hi. Hope I don't fall and break an ankle.
That's something I've outgrown. My heels getting a little low.
you in the kitten heels now?
They ain't quite kitten, but I'm not ready to go to the block. Like, I feel like once you go to the block heel, that's when it's like, all right, like, really, my knees ain't got it right. Help me.
Listen, baby, can you help me? Hey.
So I still try to do, like, a little stiletto, but not too much. Don't put it way up here, give it level.
It's like, I ain't gonna hold you. So when we went to Carbone's on Friday, I got some new heels. So they was getting broken. I didn't realize the motherfucking heel was that high. I was walking a little stupid. I ain't finna hold you. I'm glad that Carbone's not big. It was in the door, sat down, wait to get seated, went to the seat, and was sitting down because getting out the car, walking to I said, oh, this is uncomfortable. This was uncomfortable.
Well, they don't make heels like they used to no more. Traffic gone.
Traffic was the place to be. Oh, I need some shoes for this. I need some sandals. I need some heels. Let me go to traffic.
Yeah.
What the section they used to have? They used to have like a $7 section, $15 section.
Now you being that way too much.
For real. They had the sandals in the back. Like,
I miss traffic real bad. Bring them back.
Traffic, yeah. Traffic was the place to
Those
go.
are some good heels.
Man, hello?
Very great.
Traffic got us through some days.
These new shoes, baby, you order some shoes, the heel already feel like it's going to break when you just put them on.
Yep.
Like, so yeah, I understand why the new girlies don't wear heels. Because, yeah, y'all will fall. Y'all will fall bad.
Break them ankles. But yeah, some other things I used to do that I'm like, I used to drink and drive real bad.
I still do that.
I need you to stop. I need you to stop. I'll have nights, like occasions, but like it was like a lot and it was bad. Like it came to a point where I knew that I was one of God's favorite because I was like, there's no way I made it home. Like woke up the next day like and remembering bits and pieces like, and I was like, I'm supposed to be here. I got a bigger purpose because I had some reckless nights. Now I'll be like, I'm staying at night. I'm tired. I've been drinking too much.
No, I'm gonna put my car on the road.
Depending on where I'm at, baby, I'm staying at night.
I'm gonna put this car on the road. Yeah, I'm still there.
You going home? You getting home?
Palm Beach. Like I will be in Miami.
And you gonna make it home?
Palm Beach. A whole hour and a half drive. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
Pull up. Yeah, I still do that real bad. I'm trying. It's just something about home that really makes me happy. But yeah, I will say, like, I haven't had like super scary moments, but I have had those moments where I wake up and I don't even know where I am. I mean, I'm home, but I really wake up like, damn, where am I? And I'm like,
do you remember?
I'm in my bed. No.
See, that's the thing.
And then I'd be like, did I shower? Because, baby, if you know me and the shower go together bad. Please don't get in my bed
with a piece of outside clothes on. If you touch, I don't give a fuck if we're at my house or a hotel. Do not touch where I'm sleeping with no outside clothes.
Just don't. No outside body, just no outside.
No, nothing.
So yeah, some way, somehow I done took a bath and everything. And I just be like, I don't know how, but you did it. And yeah, Jesus be making a way.
Gotta get home. I feel that. So I was I was talking to people on Instagram today about it, and one thing I said, and the people thought it was a fucking joke, but I was dead serious, is, baby, I'm not walking. I am not walking. I don't give a fuck if parking a block away is free. I'm finna valet. If I can valet, I am valeting.
Oh yeah, don't invite me unless it's not a valet option.
Hello?
I'm not
like dead serious. Like, I will pay for convenience. I'm very much at that point in life where I pay for convenience. And convenience for me is pulling up to the little valet podium giving them my key and going on about my business, and then having them pull my car up. Like, especially if we're going out wherever we at. I got on heels, baby. I'm not trying to walk down the block, down the street, around the corner. I'm not doing that. Even if it's not. Even if we go into like some sort of outside event where I got on sneakers, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Valet me, please. They got valet? That'd be my first question. They got valet? Okay, bet. Let's valet. Like,
no, because literally, I don't even know where I went, but me and Gloria were together, and I stopped there right at the valet, and she was like, "You ain't gonna ask how much it is?"
No.
Because I do not care.
Nope.
I don't care, sir. Please swipe this card. I don't have time for this.
Exactly. And listen, people will circle the block 10 times trying to stalk somebody to come out.
For this.
Don't got time for it. If you don't valet this car, like, go valet. Stop playing.
Get up here all out of breath and shit.
Yep. No. Then we're in Florida. Bitch, you gonna be hot. You gonna smell like outside by that point. Skin gonna be sticky. Clothes, exactly. Now you got on outside clothes and you came with new clothes, like fresh clothes out to dry. Like, no. Not doing it. Not doing it. But those are definitely some things I've outgrown, as far as like things that I like did and like would frequent places I would go and things like that. Like, now, I ain't saying I'm too good. I'll still go to like a little, but again, it can't be no body to body club. It got to be like lounge side. I like a lounge.
Okay,
real bad.
All right, y'all heard that. She said she'll still go. She ain't too proud. She just proud-ish.
I went to 4 a.m. recently, and bitch, it was a whole vibe. Like,
what time you went there?
Probably like 1. It was just a continuation of the night. I didn't get up out my bed to go there at 1. It was just, we was already out. It was like, the night's still young.
My friend Fisha's birthday, I literally posted, somebody come get me in the club, in the section, because why this girl had us walking out her house at 12 o'clock in the morning talking about we going to a club. Baby, it's bed hours. Like, it's time to go to sleep. I can't. All right, that's a wrap on habits. Tell me about relationship things that you have. See, and when it comes to relationship things, I don't know if it's an outgrown thing or if it's just priority shift, mentality shift, focus thing that's happening. But nonetheless, like, what are the difference between relationships in your 20s versus in your 30s?
So, okay, like romantic and friendship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ships.
So, ships, all the ships. That's what we call them, the ships. So for me, I can't do toxicity. Friendships, and then no ship. I can't do it. I try not to do it. I can't do it. I have like toxic moments, but a straight up toxic like situation where it's like just constant, I can't do it.
We have a toxic relationship.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why? How?
Because we do.
Put it on the floor.
You don't think so?
Put it on the floor.
And you love this toxic shit. So
no,
let's not.
Well, maybe I don't think it's toxic. So to you, what do you think about our ship is toxic?
It as an entire ship. No, it's not. See, that's a part of the toxicity in the ship. The lack of accountability. The narcissistic behavior.
What? Oh my gosh, the blasphemy. Who has narcissistic
That's
behavior?
What the narcissists say. It'd be you.
Well, because we all have learned at this point that you enjoy the toxic.
I do not enjoy the toxicity.
You definitely do. So naturally, I'm going to say, if anything about this ship is toxic, it's because you bring the toxicity.
I think it's just very up down.
We
have our hot cold. Like, either we're like on fire, yeah, let's bump coochies, or we're like, I'm good off you. Like, stop talking to me directly. Message me. But
I also feel like that's something as of recent. I feel like we don't handle conflict each other. You don't think so?
No.
I think that is just something that started in 2025.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I had to unpin you, because you had to piss me off.
I always piss you off.
You
can piss yourself off. I don't think it's new, no.
We'll have to unpack that later.
Yeah, we're going to do an episode on the tell-all of our friendship. I'm lying. We're not doing that.
Your skin look really clear.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's a mess right now. So
Really?
yeah, I got
from when you first sat down, I was like, that was this, and then I just kept checking you out, and I was like, okay.
See, told y'all we be on fire. She be wanting to bump cookies.
Please.
So toxicity in relationships and friendships.
In ships, period.
Ships, period.
Yeah, like friends, reciprocation. Friends that do not reciprocate energy, ships that don't reciprocate energy, people that don't reciprocate my energy. I can't do it because eventually I'm gonna feel. I know me and how I show up. I like to pour into people. I like to be there for people. I like to do for people. I like to, we're just having general conversation, and you tell me that you like something or whatever. I'm the type of person that I'm gonna go get it randomly, not because it's your birthday or whatever. And people who can't match that energy, I can't fuck with it. And there's no love lost. It's just, hey, we're not on the same page, and that's fine. But I'm gonna turn this page. You're gonna stay there, and I'm on to the next. Like,
you're gonna stay there.
Yeah, that's just what it is. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, it even got to the point where, like, I want to say, what was that, going into 2023 or 4? You remember? I was like, I'm having conversations with certain people. Like, and if you can't, excuse me, certain friends, and it's like, if you're not fucking with what I'm saying, that's fine, but I'm leaving you in whatever that year was, because it was no longer, and it's not like a matter of like serving me. It's just, it doesn't make me feel good. So if a ship does not make me feel good, why am I going to stay in it? I'm not.
Okay. So I don't feel like I have any ships.
So you didn't let the toxicity from your 20s go?
I wasn't toxic in my ships. My ships were toxic to me. And I participated.
Okay, but the ship itself was toxic. So do you still engage? Or once you see toxicity, are you got a blast?
I don't engage in the toxicity. And I think you're right. Maybe I am on a got a blast. Because if you don't meet me with the energy that I require, what we doing? Like, stop talking to me directly. And I feel that way across the board. Like, in friendships, I mean, I didn't really have toxic friendships in my 20s. Who was toxic? That was a relationship, so that wasn't a friendship. No, I didn't have toxic ships.
I think my friendships, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, dynamics, how they were, I've definitely like outgrown that. But that was something that came into my 30s, but in my 30s I've outgrown, which was giving like my inner circle so much access to everything. And then I feel like once that happens, they kind of get a sense of like, they feel damn, I'm having brain farts all day. They feel entitled to know things and say things and be a part of things. And it's like, now that I'm in a space where it's like, no, they can't really accept that. So now I'm in a space of like, no, no one gets all access. You get what I give, and I'll show up the best way I can, but just giving people full, uncensored, unadulterated access, like, no. I can't do it. Because I've seen where it has gone. I've seen what has happened. You have seen what has happened. Like, you have.
But I feel like you ain't talking to me directly.
No,
unless there's things that you are not telling me now that I don't know that you're not telling me.
I'm talking about friendships that you've seen, that you witnessed.
Don't piss me off. Weird tomorrow.
Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off on these people on the internet. But no, things that like you've seen the people. Yeah, I'm saying you witnessing. So because of that situation and other situations, it has caused me to let me fall back and kind of also like look at myself like, well, what role did I play in this that make people feel like they can speak on things and they can do certain things? I have to take accountability in that also, and know that I played a part in that, because I gave that access. I let them feel entitled to every aspect of my life. And then when I took it away, maybe not communicating well with it, the shit blew up. So.
Okay. So you're just like, you changed the structuring of your friendships and what that looks like.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. Mm-hmm. I think I just changed my friends.
You did.
Not like in a way of I switched up on the type of friend. I think I just focus on my.
That's what I was about to say.
veins,
Like
yeah.
I don't feel like you like switch your friends, like you went and got new friends. You just
they all
you just shifted energy and effort into different ones. Like some people get more now and other people get less. Not that you're like buying somebody else's in your top 8 on MySpace now.
I miss that.
And they don't know about that either.
I would have took your ass out every day.
Because you're toxic. See, I thought you just said the toxic come to you. You don't bring the toxic. You bring the toxic to this ship.
I'm just saying. But yeah, I think if anything with ships, I would say it's relationships. I left behind the toxic,
like romantic relationships.
Okay. Yeah.
You left the toxic type of relationships. Yeah. Like you don't do that.
I don't respond in the same way I used to. Because my relationship right now could be very toxic if I said half of the things that come to my mind to say. But I'd be like,
you be holding your tongue.
Hold up. Let's think about this. Let's process this.
We call that growth.
I think it's called being pussy, honestly.
Oh my gosh. Not being pussy.
Sometimes growth can be associated with being pussy. Because, sometimes I just be like, I really should have cursed you out today. But, it's like, what I've learned is when certain situations used to trigger me or get me started or get me to a place of, let me tell you about your motherfucking self, like, I just went. I was just like on go. I can read a bitch down, okay, from top to bottom as to why you had me fucked up and how we finna go about this moving forward. Versus now, I just be like, okay. I give it a minute. And he comes back and he's like, the way I said that was uncalled for. I apologize. Okay.
So you give him time to realize the error in his own ways.
Right. And I like that. I love that for him.
I love that for you.
And I'm just like, oh, okay. Like you recognize this on your own without me having to curse you out, without us having to have this really big argument, without us having to have this really big blow up. Like,
and be toxic, go back and forth.
Yeah. Like it's not worth it,
Break up the makeup. I love that.
Yeah. So
because we had a whole 180 from the last.
Anyways, so yeah, I would say that's what shifted with ships.
The ships. That's good. One thing that I was something that I used to really believe.
My pants so big.
And it's more like just a way of thinking, is that I still slightly feel this way now, not as much, but I really used to feel like the road was out to get me. And so I always felt like, even my friends, I always feel like people have an ulterior motive. Like, it don't matter how much they're showing up, like they love me, they care about me. I just know it's like I was almost waiting for the demise. I was waiting for them to do some fuck shit because I had experienced it so much in life that my mind was just trained to believe that everybody was out to get me. And recently in therapy, wouldn't it be right if I didn't bring up therapy? I had to really sit with it and say, like, what makes me so special to think that people are thinking about me that hard, that they're just sitting there plotting on me, And then also to just kind of take it as like, no one's perfect. People are going to show up how they show up. But once somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Doesn't mean that they're out to get me. It just means they're not for me, and lead them where they're at.
Okay.
That was a hard one, though. I mean, I still struggle with that at times. Like, I'll be like this. I'll be squinting at people. Like,
so you still think about it?
I think about it, but I don't
project it.
I don't let it like guide me and lead my actions as much as I used to, and I don't let it consume my mind as much as I used to. I also prayed on it a lot. I still pray on it to this day. Like, help me to not. I be like, God, help me to not think that everybody's out to get me every single day, because that's a terrible way to live. Like, you, my friend, KC, my friend, and I have a thought and a little seed in the back of my mind, like, they'll do some fuck shit to me, Like, that's not a good way to think of it.
Sorry, it's a full circle moment of all the times that you have accused me.
I'm like, Like, why are you sitting there looking at me like that? Like, did you hear what I said?
No, I flashed back to like 2018, Chanel and Key.
We was great in 2018. We were.
But we were perfect. Yeah, we were shipping. However, that is because we were shipping and I was friends with someone else. We argued all the time. Like, me and you would be going at it because you were just like, oh, did you tell her this? Did you tell her that?
Oh.
You told her about this? You told her about that?
Yeah.
And it was just like, damn, bitch, ain't nobody telling your personal business. Like, why do you think I'm out here spreading your business in the streets, like gallivanting, like, yeah. Let me tell you everything Chanel told me today. Like, we used to argue about that a lot in like the 2018, 2019 time window. And within that friendship, we used to argue about shoe. Time to be alive.
You used to be getting it from there.
Both ways, because that friendship was like, yeah, you really just need to stop being friends with Chanel. I don't want you being friends with her. Chanel is over here like, that bitch toxic as fuck. You really need to
right.
And I'm just over here like, people, please. No one's going anywhere. Let's all just settle down and let's be friends together. And yeah, we were never friends together. No. That never happened.
Nope. And didn't. And wasn't.
That never happened. So yeah. But yeah, that's what it reminded me of. So it was like a full circle moment. I was like, oh.
It's all coming together.
That's why you thought I was being a weird ass bitch to you when I wasn't being a weird ass bitch to you. And it was like, damn, give me a second to be a weird ass bitch to you.
Right,
shit, I might want to be. Right. But she didn't even give me a chance to. Okay. Yeah, that was cute. Cute little
full circle moment.
Yeah.
I'm glad we had that.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of those here. I feel like just talking
and figuring things out.
Yep.
Hearing things.
Life.
Reprocessing them now that we're not in the trenches of them.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
What I feel like the biggest one for me is, and I'm working on it. I wouldn't say I'm completely outgrown it, but it's just being vocal about how I feel. So, this is a really great way to, I'm not going to close your segment if you're not done, but if we are, this is a great way to close the segment. So last week we talked about therapy. And let me tell you, y'all, me and the therapy EP had a battle. And I had so many personal conversations with Chanel post-recording. Like, I went back to listen to the EP because I edit the EPs, and I'll text her and I was like, friend, you was being weird to me. Like, I really feel the energy in the room was fucking weird. And I felt that way because you had never shared with me before, like, yeah, I feel like you have an issue with this. Like, I feel like you struggle with this. So it was like my first time hearing it. And I'm like, oh, this is my first time hearing this on a podcast? Like, this is so weird to me because, bitch, if you felt some type of way, and I said that in the text, I was like, it's like you're saying something when you could have just said it to my face. Like, I didn't like that. And Chanel was like, well, let me watch the EP. Let me see what the fuck you're talking about. Because, like, girl, what? Where are you sensing this energy from?
Right.
So she watches the EP. She's like, I think the EP is fine. So I go to my friend, my bestie for the restie, Jai.
Fine ass Jai.
And I'm like, hey, friend, what you doing? She like, nothing. I'm like, great. I'm going to send you this link to this podcast so you can watch this podcast and tell me why I feel some type of way about this fucking episode. Like, what is it that's causing me to feel a way? And she was like, basically summarize for the quickness. Listening to the argument between Chanel and I and what we argued about for 48 hours, she literally focused on the fact that I do not associate with feelings. That is not something that I associate with. Feelings, emotions, any of those things. And she said she feels like I've been doing better this year, which I didn't notice, but I guess I have been. I've been doing better this year to recognize my feelings and be more in touch with my emotions and how things make me feel. But when I'm like argument focused or I'm speaking on something that may have hurt me, I don't focus on the feelings or the emotions in the situation. I focus on the guidance counselor and the principal, because this is it. This is the moment. This is the action. This is the thing. Like, I'm taking away feelings from it, because bitch, that's not what the fuck I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah, you have an issue with intellectualizing. And I looked it up. Woo, 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 woo. So I do feel like one of the fast forward. I said all that to say one of the things that I'm really trying to outgrow is the mindset of everything has to be associated with a principle. Like everything has to be within a rule book of this is what it is, this is what happened, it's black and it's white. Like leave room for the gray, leave room for the way it made you feel. Because I feel like in the argument, when we were arguing for 48 hours, bitch, it wasn't about my feelings. And I feel that way often, like even in relationships, like when I'm going through different breakups and things like that in my romantic relationships, like it's not about the feelings, bitch. That's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about the action.
It's the principle. It's why you did.
Right. And that is like something that I noticed that I'm now working on outgrowing. So add that to one of the mindsets, y'all. It's okay to be in touch with your emotions, apparently. Not really something I'm good at. But yeah, my friend Ajah said, I've been doing real good, y'all. She said that she has seen the growth in my romantic relationship. She said not in my friendships though. She made that very clear. She said, yeah, not in the friendships. I'm not gonna give it that, but definitely when you speak about your relationship and the things that are happening, I can hear that you're like more feeling focused.
And so with the feelings of
so it just
how
it ain't make it to y'all yet.
I know.
it ain't trickle down.
I know.
Maybe I still keep some of the toxicity in the friendship.
Yeah. Don't keep it in this one. Take it over there.
A little razzle dazzle sometimes.
Spice things up. So some things that I was like thinking about earlier, like when we were kind of like discussing what we were gonna, be discussing today and stuff. Like some other things that I just noticed, like whether it was like patterns, habits, just the things like rapid fire that I have outgrown. And I kind of put it on, y'all make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. I kind of put it on the video on Instagram, which was like people pleasing. I didn't realize that I people please until I got in my 30s, and it's something that absolutely disgusted me when I realized it, and I'm absolutely trying to let it go, because I would literally know that I don't want to do something or I don't like something or whatever, but to appease the other person. And Lord Jesus, don't let it be somebody that it's a romantic relationship. I'm putting all my feelings to the side to appease them and do it, even though I know I absolutely don't like this, I absolutely don't want to, which is fine, right? In relationships, you compromise, but it would be so simple as to somebody asking me what I want to eat, and it's like, well, what do you want? Even though I know deep in my heart right now, I want to go to Mr. and Mrs. Crab, but what do you want? Oh, pizza. And I know damn well I don't know pizza. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's why I don't eat with you. Anytime I ask you what you want to eat, you always like, what do you want to eat? Okay, bitch, we not eating.
Well, because sometimes I really be like anything, or it doesn't matter. So I be wanting to know, like, whatever. But but yeah, so like people pleasing, seeking validation, which I don't think I started seeking validation until in my 30s, which was after pregnancy, because my confidence was, damn near depleted. I don't do that shit no more. It is what it is. You gonna get what you gonna get. You like it or you don't. If you don't, that's your loss. Period.
And I just want to acknowledge in your moment. I want to acknowledge myself.
Yeah, I was thinking you was gonna give me my flowers and be like, friend, I have seen a change in you. Girl, what is this moment?
I'm gonna acknowledge myself for allowing you to blossom, because y'all don't know, but the dynamic of Chanel and I's friendship has always been, when she move, I move. Like I know her every move. Especially when it comes down to a fucking Instagram post. I have seen every photo being posted. We have went down the list. This one on the first slide, this one on the second slide. Like that is the dynamic of our friendships. And I have really like seen you blossom in ways like on your social media page. You are giving it. You are serving it. You are giving like pure confidence, pure bliss, pure happiness, all of the things. And you didn't ask me once. And I really acknowledge that. And I mentioned it the other
After
day.
you said it. Why didn't you see these first?
Right. I mentioned it the other day. And then in that moment, I was like, let her go. Let her fly. Just let her.
Let me spread my wings.
Yes, let her go. It's okay. Like, the pictures are fine, Keandra. And it's like, for me, it's just like the little things. It's always the little things for me. So it's like literally something simple. I was like, yeah, I just didn't like the way your bathing suit bottom looks. Like, which nobody's really paying attention to. But for me, it's like, I always want the best for all of my friends. Like, I want you to just look perfect. I want everything to be in place at all times. Like, even when I'm taking her pictures, like, I will manipulate every single thing before the picture snaps. And it was just like, yeah. So now I'm like really just recognizing, not saying that's the only place that you've grown in, but that has been something really, really big.
And meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm like, let me reel it back. Because now I'm over here second guessing, like, well, what if someone sees this and they're like, oh, I don't want a girl that got her ass out on Instagram. Like,
I had that feeling. I still ain't take my nudes down. I got nudes on my page.
Y'all head over to your fave POV.
Please don't. I don't accept nobody because I got nudes on my page. I literally said nude. That. They're
nude. They're silhouette.
Nude.
That's because the pastor will call it nude. Them is not nude.
I said that the other day to you because I was literally like, oh my God, my pastor just tried to add me on Instagram and baby, don't come over here. I'm naked over here. And it really triggered me. And I did. I archived all of the ones where I ain't have no clothes on. And I was like, okay. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that right now. Like, I'm not there. I'm not there yet. So maybe soon all of my nudes will disappear. But for now, they're staying.
So let me ask you something. Just in your experience, and because you've dated more than I have in this 30-year-old space. Well, I mean, you just got here. But, you've dated more, you've had more hetero situations than I have. Do you think, like, that's a thing? Like, hypothetically speaking, let's say that somebody's interested in me, but then they go on my, like, someone that I'm already friends with on Instagram, whatever, right? Yeah, there's people on there that I don't personally know, but whatever. Do you think that's something they would see and be like, oh, like, why she bent over or whatever, and be like turned off by it? Or is it more so like, if that's how that nigga feels, that's not the nigga for you?
I think it's a mixture of both. Just genuinely, realistically, what is the word? Honestly speaking, I feel like when you think about the type of man that you want to attract, or the husband that you want to have, would you want your husband to be okay with the stuff on your page?
Yep.
My nigga should not be comfortable with shit that's on my page right now.
Got you.
And that's just keeping it real. Like, my whole body is on Instagram. Not my body, because I don't look like that no more. But
the old body.
The old body in all of its ways is on Instagram right now. So I could easily see where, like, attracting that person that I want could be, like a situation where it's like, you showing it all on the gram.
Right.
I don't know how I feel about that. Which is also why, like, a lot of people be like, oh yeah, you never post your kid on social media. Don't. If I do, I post my kid on my close friends, because I know the type of content that's on my page. I know what my page looks like. So me being naked, once again, on my page, and y'all probably think I'm ass naked on the OnlyFans account over here. It's really not that bad.
It's not.
But nonetheless, like, I wouldn't want anybody to ever feel like, dang, she posts pictures like that and then go and post her kid. Like, like, it just doesn't flow for where.
But, okay, so you're talking about it flowing. Like, when you say flow, you're making me think of, like, the aesthetic of it, right? But knowing you and who you are, those are things that embody all of you. So it's like.
But that's how I feel. I feel like an Instagram profile is your personality in picture form. I'm a mom, and I also am sexy. A bad bitch.
Exactly.
Immediately.
Exactly. What they say? Mom first, bad bitch immediately after. Like,
that's what the people say. Yeah. So I feel like, yeah, it does have that vibe, but
you're not there yet. Or you're not there
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can see where somebody can perceive it in that way.
Yeah. So I had that thought. But then also, it's like, I feel like what I've posted recently is not, like, explicit. It's
I don't
just,
think
I feel
so.
like it's sexy, right?
Mhm.
And for me, like I said in partner Christmas list, something that I want in a partner is someone who accepts me for me. And me being in this space, this is stuff that I've never posted before.
Mhm.
Like this is uncharted territories for me. Like, and it's like, yeah, I'm just in a different space of like being confident within my own skin. That's where I'm at right now. So I would absolutely want somebody that can appreciate that. And now if I post something they feel like it's a little bit too much, I'm also okay with a partner saying, "Hey, babe, that's a little bit too much. I don't like that. Ooh, you want me to take it down? Say less, daddy." Like, yeah, 100%. But
But that's a journey of the ship as well.
yeah,
Like, that's where I am right now. That doesn't mean
Mhm.
that that's where I'm going to be forever.
Right.
It doesn't
Exactly.
mean that for the rest of our days together, I'm going to be posting ass shots. Like,
Exactly. Because what? We evolve, we grow, we outgrow.
yeah.
And on that, something I had thought about was like when you had posed the question of like, okay, but is it really that we outgrew it, or is it like a sense of maturity, or what did you say, changing priorities and things like that? I 100% agree that like we outgrow things because of the things that you mentioned, right? We outgrow things because we experience things and we realize we don't like it or it no longer suits us. Things that used to be important to us are no longer important now. New things are important, and that's why those old things become outgrown, and now we're on to some new shit.
Very true. I agree. I concur.
Yep. So yeah, those are some things I've outgrown in my 30s. Like the like major thing. Oh, honorable mention. I used to get mad real quick over the smallest shit. Anything to set me off, right? And I said I got to do this in the story because I had put it in the comments on Instagram. I was like, I got a story time, right? So one of the things I had put was getting mad over shit that doesn't matter, right? So within the last 30 days, right? The father of my kids broke two things of mine. And old me would have had a straight attitude for the rest of the day. New me was just like, okay. So first, he went to Cold Stone. He went to Cold Stone for the kids and I asked him to give me something. And I got a waffle bowl. The waffle bowl was on the side, right? I come downstairs. He's talking about, oh, I broke your waffle bowl. I dropped it on the floor. Old me. And the reason why I say old me because my first thought was attitude. But I was like, it's okay. I don't need it anyway. So whatever's left of it, I don't need the extra calories. And then this one would have really set me out back in the day. When we came back from the cruise, you know, you go places like I'm definitely a shot glass girly. Like I'm gonna get the shot glass, right? So whatever he was on, I think he was about to wash all the shot glasses or whatever. So again, I come downstairs and he says, I broke your shot glass. Now keep in mind there were some places I went where I got like multiple, like from that city. But this was from Cozumel. I only got one shot glass. And he was like, I broke your shot glass. And my first instinct was, what the fuck? But like that was my first thought, like, ugh. But then I was like, it's a shot glass. Like, it was $2. It is what it is. There's absolutely nothing that can be done about it now. So like there's no point in getting worked up about it. And those are two instances that stand out to me, but I'm just like, it felt peaceful. Like to not be walking around having an attitude over something so trivial, over something that there's literally nothing that can be done about it other than go back to Cozumel and get another fucking shot glass. Okay, sound like I got another vacation coming. Like, it is what it is. So definitely love that I'm kind of entering that space of just like not letting things get me so worked up that really don't matter or things that I don't have any control over because literally what can I do?
I'm proud of you. That's a very great champagne shower for you.
It is. It is. So when we get to that, I'll touch back on that. But yeah, in closing, that's for me, that's, you know, I think the top things that I've outgrown in my 30s. Whether it came into my 30s or not, it's leaving. But yeah. What about you?
I think that's it. I'm just getting in touch with my emotional side.
I love that for you because you be a hard ass.
I am a hard ass. I like that for me.
Yeah. I be wanting some of it sometimes. So I be like, I'm so soft. So fucking soft. Like, fuck. Let me be mean a little bit.
Just sprinkle a little bit in there here and there. But yeah, we're gonna see what that's like in the friendship world. Yeah.
We'll see if it comes to this side.
Maybe not.
I love you all the same. What we got for dear sis?
Dear sis.
Okay, energy.
I need your honest advice. I've been best friends with someone since college, over a decade now. We've been through everything together: heartbreaks, new jobs, cross country moves. But lately, I've been feeling a shift. She rarely reaches out anymore unless she needs something. Ooh. Cancels plans last minute. And when we do talk, the vibe feels off. I've tried brushing it off as life just getting busy, but I can't shake the feeling that maybe we've outgrown each other. I'm torn. Do I bring it up and risk damaging the friendship even more? Or do I quietly accept that we're just growing in different directions and let it fade naturally? I don't want to be petty or dramatic, but I also don't want to keep pouring into something that isn't being poured into equally. And shout out to you for including the pour. That was
Love
cute.
That. Yeah. Love that.
How do you feel? I feel like this really speaks to you, so I'll let you know. I'll let you speak.
I'll sit here like, bitch. What the hell? All right. So
did you write this in for
us? No. So first of all, I feel like communication is important, and I've also learned that I'm not a great communicator. Something I'm also outgrowing is not being a great communicator. So I feel like it is important to bring it up. I feel like bringing up what you're witnessing and what you're feeling shouldn't be something that is necessarily damaging to the relationship if both parties are emotionally mature and open enough to have that conversation, right? And be transparent. I don't think you should ever quietly accept something that doesn't really speak to you, doesn't really sit with you. Because then it's like you're not being true to who you are. You're not being true to yourself, and you're just letting life happen to you, right? Now, once you have that conversation, if nothing changes from that, then I think it's up to you to then make a decision for yourself, once again, being in control of your own life, and decide, is this still a relationship that I want to pour into, as she said, or is it, and if it's not worth it, if you pouring into the relationship continually and not getting anything back is not worth the way it's making you feel, then distance might be needed, or an acceptance of maybe we've outgrown each other, and that's okay. I'll love you from afar. I told you this recently. You can't pour. It's kind of different, but I would say to you, you can't pour from an empty cup. If your cup's not being filled by that person, then ultimately you're pouring into them from an empty source. They're not nurturing the relationship. They're not pouring into you. So you can only pour so much. But I do feel like the first step is to have a very transparent conversation about the feelings and the things that have been noticed.
Okay. I agree. You ate that up.
Ate it.
Yeah, I think a conversation just needs to be had. And then if it doesn't get better after the conversation, then wrap that up.
Yeah. And I'm also speaking from a place of somewhat like experience. Like I said earlier, I had a relationship, a friendship where I felt like, all right, you're not meeting me halfway. The energy wasn't being reciprocated. I had a conversation with her. I was very transparent with her about how I was feeling. Excuse me. And she tightened up because she cared enough about about our friendship to, hear me, feel me, understand where I was coming from, and make a conscious effort to change and be there for me. So
conversation changes things. Being transparent, being in touch with your feelings and emotions changes things. All right, I love that.
All right, we're getting into champagne sours. Bless you.
Wow, thank you. That really came from like the depths of the nostril. Like, wow.
That sneeze?
Yeah. Like, you know, when it hurt a little bit? Like,
yeah.
dang.
Ooh, yeah, I don't like them kind. Well, actually, because I feel like I kind of brushed that off. But yeah, dear sis, definitely have that conversation. And yeah, good luck. I hope that the relationship is salvaged or you get some comfort out of it. Whether you guys decide to, whether you could decide to continue to pour or you decide to, water yourself.
All right. Good luck, Charlie.
All right. Champagne shower.
You just did it. Oh, speaking of the me.
Oh gosh.
My dear sis told me to tell you if we are going to do sound effects where the dear sis goes, we gotta shut up and pause for the sound effect. That's what she told me to tell you.
Okay. Did I?
I forgot, and then I remembered as soon as you did it.
Okay. What about the click, 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 click for the champagne shower?
I'll ask her how she feels.
Okay, so it's time for champagne showers. Pause. Something big, something small, something in between. Just always standing in the space of gratitude. And my champagne shower for today, which I didn't know that this was what it was going to be, but after conversation, I think it's warranted. It's for both of us. And I just want to celebrate and be gracious. Yeah, and I just want to celebrate us and just where we are now within our own personal journeys, how much we've grown, us being able to recognize and realize, things in the areas of our ways and things that we used to do, habits, ships and mindsets that we used to indulge in that no longer serve us in this time of our lives, and growing from it and being able to acknowledge that, and also for us showing up every week and doing this, because this shit is hard. Yeah, it is not easy, and sometimes our conversations are hard to have because we're not on the same page about what we want to do, and then trying to stay on top of everything. It's hard, but this is something that we both enjoy, and we continue to show up and put our energy, our blood, sweat, and tears into it, and so cheers to us.
Oh my god, to us.
And on that note, like, share, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, the 4 o'clock pour, follow us on TikTok, the 4 o'clock pour podcast. You can find us on Apple and Spotify to listen. If you want to see us as well, you can catch us on YouTube. Don't forget to tell a friend and tell a friend. And from this episode, you drop in the comments what you have outgrown in your 30s or wherever you are in life right now. And with that, bye.